Guardians of the Galaxy, shockingly leading up to this, the box office numbers have been insane for me. I don't get it. I don't understand why the box office projections have been so low. And it also feels like a lot of people are going to see this movie. It's what it feels like, the anecdotal evidence. But the box office projections are the projections. We'll get Thursday numbers soon to understand what it did on this Thursday preview night, where it was projected to only have about $16 million. But Jeremy, you really, really like this
I
movie.
fucking love this movie. I'm a huge fan of the Guardians franchise. I liked 2 more than most. I think the first one was one of my favorite Marvel films. It was my favorite Marvel film until Infinity War. And to me, Guardians 3 is it's a different Guardians movie. It's emotional as hell. It's heavy. It's dark. It's got a lot of dark themes to it. I don't see this movie doing like I really don't think it's going to hit $800 million. As good as I think it is, I don't think it's going to kind of hit with audiences like some of the previous ones. But in a lot of ways, though, it did still feel like a early Marvel film in terms of there's no identity politics in it. There's no bullshit in it.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good. It's really good. James Gunn closed out this trilogy better than I thought he could. This was the most emotional Marvel film maybe ever. I think so. Yeah, I think this is the most emotional Marvel film ever.
I think this is the best Marvel or MCU movie we've seen since like Infinity War Endgame, right? Obviously, I think there's a big problems with Endgame, but I think it's the best one. I think I liked No Way Home more than this movie, just personally from a personal level. But this movie, I think it's well made. I think there's some issues with it, like Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock didn't need to be in this movie. They destroyed this person as a
100%.
character.
100%.
He was
100%.
awful in it. It didn't feel like a Guardians movie. You're right, and I don't know how helpful that's going to be to it. You know, I like the first couple. I feel like anybody can go see and have a good time and laugh. This one is heavy. You're right. It's heavy. It's emotional. There's not as many jokes, which to me, I like movies like that a little bit more, but it just felt different. It was too long. It felt really bloated, but it also did feel like they were trying to give each character like the send off moment that they deserve. Right. So that's part of the reason it felt bloated. Overall, I have no idea what it's going to do in the box office based on these projections, but yet it seems like all these theaters are sold out. So I don't know. I think it was a solid movie. It might be one of the last ones we get from Marvel for a long time.